I am being honored with an award, the Women's Icon Award, and it is on the 16th of this month, and it is the iconic womanhood that have put all of this together. Love, wealth, and womanhood. It's going to be at the Hyatt Regency London from 10:30 to 3:30. So I am going to be there. FUMINATION, come and celebrate with. Are we having a meet and greet? We're having a meet and greet. Yes, we're having a meet and greet again in London, and we're having a meet and greet in New York. Yes, I will get all of the dates for you, but I had to say it. I couldn't hold it back.
Cold November night, I met my Mrs. Right. My feelings come to life again. My feelings come to life. I didn't care. I just saw her standing near. Made my feelings come to life again. She's my Mrs. Right. My only one. My one and only.
You want any more kids, or are you done?
Oh yeah, I want more kids.
Like how many?
Like one, I think.
So like the person you're dating, you see like a future with them?
I think the question you were asking me is if I wanted more kids, and I feel like I want more kids, and I feel like at this point in my life, right?
Yeah.
The relationship is amazing to have, right? But that's not what I'm basing having a kid on, because I'm very non-traditional. I feel like you can co-parent without being in a relationship. Maybe just two people say, hey, you want a kid? I want a kid. Let's just have a kid, and like let's just
really.
See.
So you would
I'm
do
very
that?
like free spirit. I'm very open and just.
Hello, my darling FUMINATION. How are you? How are we? My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you are so very welcome indeed. Are we living and loving the fit? This is by Pretty Little Thing in collaboration with none other than Miss Naomi Campbell. Let me stand up so you can see the entire look, yeah? Ba-da-ba-da-bam. There we go. So this is it. Let me come a little bit forward. Voila. Yeah, and I just put like a little belt, and then this is the back. Da-da-da-da-da-da. There we go. Yeah, and then I have like my little platforms, and these are on my Amazon storefront. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So let's have a little sit down, and then let me fold my legs. Alrighty. So, Draya Michele. I am a parent, and I am a parent of a son. I immediately thought about the baby girl. That was where my thought went to, not to Draya, not to Kaylin, but to this beautiful girl that's going to come into this world that is tough. Moving along onto Draya Michele's page. She announced this on International Women's Day. And she says, Happy International Women's Day. As a woman, we navigate through so much, often leading us to question, what is my purpose? For me, the magic lies in motherhood and the awe-inspiring ability to bring life into the world over the span of 2 decades. It's my superpower. And if anything can surpass the wonder of being a woman, is the privilege of bringing another woman into existence. We are overjoyed to share our love for you, little girl. I am excited to speak words to the daughter I never thought I'd have. We are anxious about your arrival, but take your time. This world can be tough, but know you are brought into a space of love, security, and adornment. 28 weeks, 7 months, coming May 2024, girl mom. And she has some really beautiful pictures of her sitting and smiling. I love her with the flowers in her hair holding, you can see the belly. And she's ecstatic. There's a poem here, Letters to Women Like Me. And this is, I think, Michele. I think this book is from my girlfriend, Michele. Absolutely. She's an author. Became friends when we were working on Ugly Betty. What if it works out? And that was the last question from her Instagram page. If you're trying to figure out what Fumi is talking about, I'm sure you already know, is that Michele is expecting a baby girl from basketball player Jalen Green. Jalen Green is 22 and Draya is 39. Draya has 2 other children. Her eldest is 21. About a month ago, when it came out that she was dating Jalen, and I said, because she had a picture where she was showing her bottom, and I said she's pregnant. And a lot of you wanted my opinion. So I'm going to give it to you as I see it. Robert De Niro is 80 years old. He just had a daughter. And his partner, Tiffany Chen, is 45. So there's a 35-year gap. Is it the same as Draya and Jalen? No, it is not. Because Tiffany Chen is mature. She's just 4 years younger than Draya. The frontal lobe is not developed until you are 25. Jalen is only 22. If Jalen was 25, 26, perhaps I might not have an issue with it. Perhaps it's the fact that Jalen is 22. For me, it's not the age gap. Draya could be 60 and he could be 40. It wouldn't be an issue because Jalen would be mature. I don't consider any 22-year-old is as mature enough in a relationship with a 39-year-old. If Draya was 22, then it's 2 kids having a kid. Having said that, if there's a war, they would send Jalen out to war. Would you send a kid out to war? No. I don't think it's right in that aspect either. I also don't think it's right that as old as Robert De Niro is, he should be having children, or he should be having children with a younger woman. I don't think so. I think he should have been done. He should be a grandfather. He should be a great-grandfather. It's a double-edged sword, and it's biased because men do it all the time. I'm here to tell you, I don't agree with that either. I think that because we as women, we're nurturers, we know better. We might not have the same physical strength as men, but we have the mental strength. We are very calculated, and we are very calculative. We are manipulative, all the way from the days of Adam and Eve. We know, and that is why this has kind of gone viral. That is why this is a subject of conversation, because Jalen and Draya have only been dating 8 months. She's pregnant 7. I sat back and I said to myself, I wonder what kind of upbringing Draya had. Who were her mentors? Who took care of her? How did she get to this stage that she can date a 22-year-old, sleep with him, and not think at any one point in time of her 21-year-old son? How would this make him feel? That his mother is all over the news, that his mother is sleeping with the same age group, a sibling from a guy that's his age. It's not about what I would do, what you would do, is what is right. If any one of you had a son, would you be happy if he came home with a 39-year-old woman? Let's not judge her past. Let's not talk about the children that she's had. He came with a 39-year-old woman, a son, a child that you have raised very well. He's a successful basketball player. The future is bright with hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. Would this be the choice that you would make or congratulate him? Just asking. It's a matter of right and it's a matter of wrong. It's a matter of ethics. It's a matter of principle. And yet, a child is a blessing. We don't know the future. We don't know that perhaps this girl is going to be the 8th wonder of the world. We don't know. We don't know that perhaps this just might be the only child that Jalen might have. And there are so many fathers that became fathers even younger than Jalen. I think that we as women on International Women's Day, which I felt she should have chosen another day, was highly offensive to the women that are mothers not only to their children but to all children. I'm a 54-year-old woman. Do you think I don't get young guys hitting on me? I check them right away. I'm like, I'm your mama. I'm older than your mom. Behave yourself. Be a mom. But again, this is Draya who had her first son. And I think that she got into some kind of trouble or issue, child services, because she left her eldest to go with Chris Brown or something. But she was young. I don't think that she understood motherhood then because she was young. And I think that there are parts of her that are broken. For her to do this with a very clear conscience and think that it's okay. Because deep down she knows it's not really okay. That was why she disabled her comments. That was why she chose International Women's Day. Find a day where she can generate empathy, perhaps some kind of understanding. It's the same thing Portia did with Simon when she talked about why she was dating Simon. I know I can see the optics. You remember that? It's the same thing. I know I can see the optics. Where's the wedding proposal? Where are the families together announcing this? Where are the pictures of you and Jalen announcing this together? It's just you having a child that you will raise co-parent. That's not really raising a child. A child should have both the mother and the father under the same roof. With principles, scruples, ethics. Raise them. And you've dropped the ball on that, Draya, for this beautiful girl that's coming into this world. And I wish you the best. And I wish that beautiful girl the best. But it's a hiccup and a rough start. And you did that. I thought you had your brand. I thought that you were doing very well. And it is sending the wrong message to girls out there. To say, you know what? Get pregnant by a basketball player. This is the generational curse. It keeps going on. Because we co-sign it. I don't co-sign this. Because we know as women that within that month of when she met Jalen, she knew. She slept with him without contraception. She knew. He has no clue. He might be in awe of her. He might adore her. It might be lust. On top of the fact, can you imagine the head rush that I'm sleeping with a 39-year-old woman? All the mothers out there that have children, this is not what we want for them. Draya, the daughter that you are bringing into this world, what do you want for her? You want everything but the best. That's where I'm coming from. It's not right. But the baby is coming. What did we expect? That they were watching cartoons at night? What did we expect? Que sera, sera. It's too late now. it's important to me that I call it like it is. Not judging her. But this is not right. It's not right. And that was why she felt the need to explain to us. To try to pull the wool over our eyes. But it didn't work. And that's why she's being dragged all over the internet. Because mothers don't do this. They don't do that. I really thought of the daughter she's having and her son. It's not right. It doesn't matter what I would do. Of course I wouldn't do that. Of course you wouldn't do that. Let's push that aside because everybody is different. That's why I said, is it right or is it wrong? Just throw it out there. Forget it was Draya. Forget it was Jalen. Forget about all of these things. This is a woman of 39 that has 2 children. One of them literally is the same age, of whom has not reached the full development frontal lobe of 25. He's only 22. If he was 32, this would not be an issue. If he was 25, 26, this would not be an issue. He's 22, the same age as your son that is in university, your son that you are helping to get all of his things and prepping him. You are sleeping with your son's age mate. And you are pregnant in a matter of months, of a month of meeting him. Everything is there. And so we have to look at you. Suspect. Because we women, we are manipulative. We are calculating. We know. We sit right there. And our man does not even know that he's going to go out with dinner with us next week. But he's going to go because I'm going to make it just so. That's why it's an uproar. Because Draya, we know that you knew. It was not an accident. You slept with him right away without any contraceptive. What a disservice to any child you are bringing into the world to do that. Because it's not about the baby. It's not as if that you were married, that you were in a healthy relationship, that you were under the same roof, that we could see you at home on Sundays cooking and all of this. It wasn't about that. It wasn't about this beautiful girl. It was about the money. It was about the opportunity that you said, let me seek, let me solidify and take right now. That was why it looks messy. That is why it's sad. But I wish you the best. I wish you a very healthy, wonderful pregnancy. And I hope this beautiful girl gives you and fulfills you with so much joy. I don't hold you to your past because hopefully I do believe that we know better and get better with age. I do believe. So I hope that this child brings to you perhaps what you are looking for. I don't know. Jalen, you're going to be a father. What an honor. I wish them well. And girls, always, and I've said it 1 billion times, support yourselves. Be financially independent so that you don't do things like this. Discover yourself. Do 100 different things, hobbies, sports, art, painting, until you find what you are naturally good at, what naturally comes to you, that you are very good at and does not come naturally to others. That's your superpower. Touché. Monetize it. Find a way to monetize it and then make it a point of being the best. Being the best at what you do. You will never have to rely on anybody for your livelihood. You can buy whatever, you can go wherever, you can live however you want because you're financially independent, and that gives you the freedom, hopefully, to make the right choices. And when you earn a lot of money and you make a solid living, give back to single moms. Give back to other young girls, build schools, school parks, and go to schools and talk to the other girls and to the other women. Or that is International Women's Day to me. That is supporting women. Like I've said, send me all of your businesses. Send me all of your packages, which are your books or whatever, so that I can promote it on this channel. Because the channel is ours. It has never been mine. It is ours. Did I start it? Yes. But my God, you are flourishing and you are flooding it. And that is your power. And together we can do amazing things. That is International Women's Day. That is supporting women. It's not enough just to bring another woman into this world and then leave her on the edge of the cliff like this. No. Support her, love her, nourish her. Don't judge her. You're going to come after me. You're going to drag me too. But I'm a mother. And I'm not only the mother of my son. I am a mother of all children. And I protect all children. And I protect you. And if you do something wrong, I will tell you that it's wrong. I don't mind you getting angry with me. I will mother you. And I will tell you when you're wrong. And I will embrace you when you're right. And I will always carry you. That is why I'm here. No matter what, I will never leave you. And I will love you. Tough love. But I will not leave you. But I will tell you when you're wrong. Gotta go.